Good evening and a very happy new year to all the members and followers of SMAC. I am Hemant and I'm the founder of the club. An impromptu contest on the New Year's Eve led us to share this exclusive bottle of Amrut Fusion X with some of the members who participated in the contest and actually won the contest. So, apart from the folks at Amrut, I guess I'm going to be the first person in India to open a bottle of the Fusion X. So let's, without further ado, go ahead and look at this bottle in detail. Fusion X is a commemorative bottle released on the 10th anniversary of the brand Fusion, which took the world by storm. The first Indian single malt whiskey that was launched in the UK. 1,010 bottles released across the globe, 60 were allocated into India, and here today we have one of those that I'm going to share with some of the members of the club. Another neat trick that Amrut has pulled off along with this wonderful looking bottle is the NFC tagging. Now what NFC tagging has done is taken the security and the traceability of the bottle to great extents. And you can download the application on your Play Store. It's called NFC Tag, and you can tag the bottle and it'll recognize the bottle for you, giving you authenticity as well as traceability as to what's the origin of the bottle, what are the details of the story behind it, and so on and so forth. I'm going to go ahead and actually open this bottle. If I remember right, the cork of this bottle, again a very special edition, I think so, was imported from Portugal, but we can validate that with the good folks at Amrut. Here goes. That wonderful sound and the wonderful smell of the whiskey. I can't resist but to pour myself a quick drink to do a quick tasting of this whiskey before I sample it out to all of you. Usually with a whiskey of this age and this class, I would give it a few minutes, minimum 5 minutes in the glass to actually air itself. But well, typical Amrut distillate coming through along with sweet notes, caramel, salted caramel in fact, a little bit of vegetation. It actually reminds me of a good bourbon. This particular drink is at an ABV of 50%. So it's quite a potent whiskey. A nice golden color, lovely hue in the glass. Wonderful notes on the nose. If you look at the legs of the whiskey, it promises to be a thick and viscous whiskey, forming deep teardrops. A very spicy attack at the beginning. A nice oily texture onto the tongue. There's a little bit of that freshness that comes through when you're actually rolling it on your palate. I'm going to do this again. Wonderfully balanced. It's got a lot of layers happening for it. As I said, the initial part is the little bit sweet, fresh vegetation, sweetness, caramel. There's a little bit of citrus notes as well in the whiskey. It's got a lingering taste that's going to stay on. There's another thing that I'd like to do. Since the whiskey is at 50% ABV, I'd like to add a few drops of water. Oh, it already makes a difference in terms of how the whiskey comes onto the nose. A lovely whiskey, I should say. The balance is outstanding, as I said before. But what I'm liking is the drinkability as well. It's not a whiskey that's going to be difficult to drink. It's going to be easily consumable, and you may go through a bottle before you realize it if you ever get your hands on one. But thank you so much. I think so it'll be great sharing this whiskey with all of you. All of the people who won this competition will hear from us soon. Actually, now that I think of it, why don't we make an event? Why don't we have a virtual tasting session for us? I'll get in touch with you when we send the samples across. We'll set a date on which we can do a virtual tasting. Thank you very much. Enjoy your whiskey responsibly and Slanjava.